Right now at 5, members of La Crosse's Harry J. Olson Center are headed to City Hall to try to save their center.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. The fate of the Harry J. Olson Center has been up in the air for months now. Members of that center are expected to make their case tonight to the city's Finance and Personnel Committee. Our very own News 8 Now's Du Israr is live at the City Hall to explain how we got to this point.
Amy, the Harry J. Olson Center has been around for nearly 58 years. Members meet in a city-owned building on the north side. The city chose to terminate its contract with the center in May. Center's director Erin Goggins says she wants to buy the building. So after the lease expired, Goggins says she and center members continue to use the building in good faith. But Goggins says neither the city nor the center have been able to agree on the terms. Then in November, Mayor Mitch Reynolds said if the seniors didn't vacate the building, he would evict them. Reynolds hasn't done it, which brings us to today. Now, Councilmember Andrea Richmond, who represents the area that the city where the center is located, is expected to introduce a resolution supporting the center today. Center members will also be allowed to make public comments about the center. We will be bringing you any information about that meeting and updating you when the city makes a decision regarding the center tonight. Reporting live in La Crosse, Du Israr, News 8 Now. Amy, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dua. And Dua will have another report live at 6 about just before that meeting gets started. And again, we hope to bring you a decision coming up tonight at 10. Some snow this morning, beautiful on the trees, Bill. The roads, though, not so great this morning.
Yeah, another fairly wet consistency snow. I like to call it clingy. It clings to trees and sidewalks and fences and everything very nicely, but also roads. So that makes for some slick travel conditions, and slick it was indeed this morning. Temperatures topping out in the low to mid 30s, 33 in Eau Claire today, 34 in La Crosse, 35 in Boscobel. I'll have some snowfall reports coming up in my main weather in just a few minutes. Cloudy right now, still some lingering flurries in spots, but we're finally getting this thing kicked off to the east, and it's about time. It's been impacting us since Monday night with kind of that mixed bag of precipitation. Most persistent snow showers now kind of east of Interstate 39 there and down towards, say, Madison and east of there, as this low finally is starting to make some progress to the east and getting out of our area. Now, temperatures currently 26 in Eau Claire, 30 in Winona, also 30 here in La Crosse, 25 in Preston, 31 in Prairie du Chien, and we will see these flurries taper off this evening. Otherwise, mainly cloudy and colder tonight. Lows in the single digits to the north, teens for the rest of us, including about 15 degrees here in La Crosse. So I'll look ahead to tomorrow and the weekend, and if we're ever going to see that sunshine again with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you so much, Bill.
Okay.
The Ho-Chunk Nation Police Department is searching for a missing woman. They'd like you to take a look at her photo. She is 50-year-old Felicia Wana, and she was last seen by her family on December 29th. Now, Wana lives in the Tomah area, but investigators say she may have been in the city of La Crosse on January 3rd. According to Ho-Chunk Nation Police, Wana may be having a mental health crisis. Now, she does have Mark tattooed on her wrist and Eric tattooed on her back. If you have any information, you are asked to contact the Ho-Chunk Nation Police. The number is on your screen. Governor Tony Evers and newly elected Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez are starting their new terms on the road. This morning, they met with students at Viroqua Elementary School. The visit was one of Rodriguez's first as Lieutenant Governor. Viroqua Elementary School was one of the many Wisconsin schools to receive additional funding through a successful November referendum. Although 80% of the state referendums for schools passed, Rodriguez says she and Governor Evers will continue to address school funding.
We want to make sure the schools have the resources they need to fund any program or anything that they would need for the kids here.
According to Viroqua's superintendent, a Wisconsin governor hasn't visited a district school in decades. Rural schools may not get as much attention as their urban counterparts, but Governor Evers says they need equal support.
We have a special program for rural schools. It's called the Sparsity Program. It's been around a long time. That helps them get through the budget struggles.
Evers and Lieutenant Governor Rodriguez also visited schools in Menominee and Stevens Point. The Holman Area Fire Department is expanding thanks to a successful November referendum. The department will hire 6 firefighters this year to bring their full crew to about a team of 20. The department is also in the very early stages of recruiting a new fire chief. Now, the department shared services with the city of La Crosse, but that agreement ended in 2022. However, an existing mutual aid agreement will still allow that department to enlist the help of other nearby departments. It is a vital agreement in case of large fires like the one just last month in the town of Onalaska.
That was multiple departments all working well together in managing it. And as each department comes with their own crew and own leadership, it's a well organized operation.
As for the town of Onalaska, its EMS coverage will now be combined with Bryce Prairie and the town of Onalaska. Doctors treating the Buffalo Bills player who went into cardiac arrest during Monday Night Football game says he's showing a lot of improvement. 24-year-old Damar Hamlin is awake and communicating with doctors. Now, a medical team rushed onto the field to perform CPR and a defibrillation seconds after Hamlin collapsed, likely saving his life. Although rare, first responders, including high school athletic trainers, prepare for these type of emergencies and update emergency action plans annually.
Everybody has a role. It is all practiced and rehearsed, and everybody knows what they're doing, and it should go along smoothly.
The athletic trainers with Mayo Clinic Health System believe it is important to have trained medical staff at all athletic events. Coaches and fans can also help by being certified in first aid and CPR. More than 200,000 mourners from around the world were in St. Peter's Square today to bid farewell to Pope Emeritus Benedict. His death brought to an end a decade of the former and present Pope living side by side in the Vatican. It was the first time in more than 200 years that a pontiff had led the funeral services of his predecessor. That funeral brought together people of many different religions and backgrounds coming together to celebrate and remember.
It's a beautiful celebration, and I think it represents a lot about his life and what he expected. A simple celebration, but very beautiful.
Benedict was buried later today in an underground Vatican grottos where Pope John the 23rd and John Paul II were interned before their remains were transferred to the Basilica. And La Crosse, here we also say goodbye to the Pope Emeritus today. The faithful showed up at the St. Joseph the Workman Cathedral for a memorial mass. With prayers and hymns aplenty, everyone got a chance to remember Pope Benedict. According to the Monsignor, honoring Benedict's commitment to God and to the people was important.
You can say he was erudite, a scholar, a theologian, an intellect, but none of that means anything unless you're, first of all, deeply a spiritual person, a disciple, a follower of Jesus Christ, and he was that first all the way through to the end.
If you couldn't attend today's service, it is available on YouTube and Facebook. We'll post the links on our website, news8000.com. Still ahead at 5, it's day 3 of voting for a new Speaker of the House, and it's the first time in a century a vote has taken this long.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
It starts as a kitchen built for right now and grows with you as life changes. Clearview Cabinetry is flexible by design, so you can go from doors to drawers for storage that works at every stage. And the style is so easy to update, you can do it in a snap. Meaning you don't have to remodel your space to make it work even better. Because it's not just a kitchen, it's the center of your universe. Clearview Cabinetry, available exclusively at Menards.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's. Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner. That means that your goals are ours too. And Vanguard Retirement Tools and Advice can help you get there. That's the value of ownership.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
At Sleepy Hollow, we are your full-service dealership.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A historic deadlock that has brought the U.S. House to a standstill is in day number 3. Lawmakers are back voting on a new speaker after a group of hard-right Republicans rejected GOP leader Kevin McCarthy in 6 votes in the 2 previous days. CBS's Nicole D'Antonio reports from Capitol Hill.
The House will be in order.
Disorder reigned as the House was gavelled in for a 3rd day in its historic struggle to elect a new speaker. Before voting kicked off Thursday, Representative-elect John James delivered a nominating speech for Republican leader Kevin McCarthy.
The issues today are over a few rules and personalities. We need a conservative fighter to help this country get back on the right track. But the first thing we need to do is elect Leader McCarthy as Speaker of the House.
So far, McCarthy has failed to convince far-right members of his party to support his bid for Speaker. He spent part of Thursday morning meeting privately with Republicans.
We're just going to keep working until we solve it.
It's the first time in a century that a nominee for House Speaker did not sail through on the first vote. GOP House members opposing McCarthy have, for now, joined together in support of an alternative choice.
I rise to place in nomination the name of Byron Donalds of Florida.
To try and break the stalemate, McCarthy's offered concessions, including making it possible for any single House member to call for a vote to oust the Speaker. He's also proposing the holdouts pick 2 members of the key House Rules Committee, which could shape legislation once the new session gets underway. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The new Republican-led House is not expected to be in session on Friday, which is the 2nd anniversary of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Well, coming up, it's time to test your creativity in a tiny way, so dust off your mini brushes for a chance to win a much bigger prize. Details coming up.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Finally, some quieter weather heading our way, which does include some sunshine, believe it or not. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We are 100 years old and still looking good. All month, take 23% off all furniture and 12 months to pay interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Express and Suites in Onalaska, La Crosse.
You've put your dreams on hold. Remember this? But I spoke to our advisor, and our Vanguard investments are on track. You got this, babe. So go do what you love. Thanks for being our superhero.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner, giving you flexibility to follow your dreams. That's the value of ownership.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at cooleyauto.com.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We're 100 years old and still looking good. All month, buy a dishwasher or microwave and get the install for $23, plus 12 months interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Create a tiny masterpiece and you could win $50. The La Crosse Public Library wants to put your art skills to the test for the Tiny Art Show and Contest. So beginning next week, go to the library and pick up a 3-inch canvas. The library is going to give you paint and brushes, but you can use whatever you want on your canvas. And after you're finished, return it to the library and they're going to put it on display. This contest is open to people of all ages.
It's a way for anybody of any skill level to participate in and feel like they can see their artwork up on display, which is a really exciting thing, no matter what age you are.
So you have to turn in your tiny artwork by January 27th. The winner will get a $50 gift card of their choice. We're going to post more information about entering on news8000.com. So Bill, you post a lot of cool photographs of the weather. You want to create your own for the mini tiny masterpiece contest? I bet you can do it.
So I can't go take a picture of something? I have to actually...
I guess they didn't say. They said that you could use whatever you want to, so
yeah,
maybe.
I could get creative.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Speaking of getting creative, boy, Mother Nature this week. And last time I was with you on Tuesday evening, I was talking how this was more wet than white in terms of the system for the immediate La Crosse area. And here's what I mean. Check out some of the snowfall totals to our north and west. Near Sioux Falls, South Dakota, over 2 feet of snow just north of town. Twin Cities, just up the river, about 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snow from this storm system. Even northwest sections of our viewing area, especially west of Eau Claire, kind of north and west of Alma, 3 to 8 inches of snow up there. Eau Claire, about a little over 2 inches. Here in the La Crosse area, about 1.5 inches to 2.2 inches for most. And even southeastern parts of the viewing area, similar amounts, about 1/2 inch to 2 inches of snow. So I didn't get real cute in terms of listing spots because pretty much everyone was between about that 1/2 inch and about 2.5 inch mark in most of our viewing area. Now we have clouds and some lingering flurries. 34 was the high today, 30 the low, 28 and 12 are the averages. And not only did we see the snow, but again, the main story with this system was the liquid. Look at the total for the month, and we're only 5 days in, 1.12 inches of liquid. That is a lot of liquid for the month of January. In fact, we're almost 1 inch above average. Snowfall-wise for the season, we're now up to 22.4 inches, and that's about 6 inches above average. 30 degrees, some flurries out at the La Crosse Airport. Feels like 22 with a north to northwest breeze at about 5 to 10. Some partial clearing up around Eau Claire, 26 degrees. Keep in mind, roads wet in spots, and with these dropping temperatures into the teens and single digits, some of those wet roads could ice up a little bit. So lots of green on the map indicating seasonal, but again, these conditions can change as that wetness does freeze in some spots, but you can see at least partially covered in terms of snow and ice up around Eau Claire and north and west of there. So just keep an eye on those roads overnight tonight. Now current temperatures right around 30 degrees in La Crosse, some 20s up to the north, including that 26 in Eau Claire, 27 in Red Wing, even some teens already off to the west in Mankato and Mason City. Winds out of the northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour, producing wind chills in the teens and lower 20s. So finally, this pesky area of low pressure got kicked to the east. Still some snow showers, most persistent over eastern parts of the state, but locally just some tapering flurries this evening. And Sky Tracker will show, again, clouds hang on during the overnight, but as we head into tomorrow, some breaks and some sunshine, especially by tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be much needed. It seems like it's been quite a while since we've seen that sunshine once again. And then heading into the day on Saturday, a mostly sunny sky. So some good news heading into the weekend, as both days I'm expecting some sunshine. So flurries taper off this evening, otherwise mainly cloudy and colder. 15 in La Crosse, but some single digits to the north. Chillier tomorrow, but seasonable. 25 for the high with a mix of clouds and sun. Might be being a little generous with that. Upper teens to low 20s in many spots. Upper 20s on Saturday, low 30s on Sunday. And again, mainly quiet, dry conditions right through Tuesday. Slight chance of snow showers next Wednesday. A little bit better chance Wednesday night into Thursday. But that's about a week out there. So we will definitely fine-tune that forecast as we get towards later next week. But a nice break from the busyness over the next several days.
Yes, and hopefully no more shoveling for a while. Thanks, Bill.
That'd be nice.
When we come back, you might have an old ping pong table in your garage. Well, guess what? It's going to come in handy for more than just a fun activity. How it's helping people with Parkinson's disease. Next.
Coming up Friday on News 8 Now this morning, virtual or in person, the pushback some managers are being met with when asking their employees to come back to the office. And emergency crews are asking residents to do their part when snowstorms come to town. We'll have that story and more. Have a great rest of your Thursday. More News 8 Now is coming up after the break.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
PB and J?
PB before we go.
P before we go.
P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet is your hardware headquarters, your one-stop shop for quality name brand tools, paints, and accessories to help you get the job done, all at unbeatable prices. Like this 25-piece Craftsman screwdriver set, just $34.99. Save $70 on this special buy Milwaukee drill or impact kit. Shoreline paint tray sets are 20% off, and special buy Type Bond Pro Grade caulk, just $2.99 each. Plus, we always offer Blaine's best price promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
When pain says, I'm here, I say, so are they. Just want to leave. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
I'm a Vegas hotel. I know what you're thinking. It's cool. I don't want anything too serious either. Just a fun, spontaneous thing. I'm looking for someone who will let loose, dress up a little, see a show, order the steak and the lobster. Some people say I'm excessive, but who cares? I'm just looking for a Saturday to remember and a Sunday by the pool. Think you can keep up?
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So bright.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
Morning. Who said that? Whoa, where did that come from? Floating money.
Funny.
Good luck out there.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
An unusual therapy for Parkinson's disease is gaining popularity. Meg Oliver shows us how the beloved game of ping pong is helping patients with that neurological disorder.
3 years ago, Robin Seltzer was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The once athletic 67-year-old symptoms were so bad he could barely get out of bed.
I lost 70 pounds. I was flapping.
Along with physical therapy and medication to manage symptoms like tremors, stiffness, and slowness, Dr. Alana Clark at Hackensack University Medical Center offered a surprising option.
When your doctor first said you should do ping pong, what was your reaction?
My reaction was, how could that help anybody?
Dr. Clark co-founded the New Jersey chapter of Ping Pong Parkinson.
It incorporates a focus on balance, hand-eye coordination, and the rhythm or pace of reciprocal play. So it really hits the trifecta of physical, cognitive, and social activities.
Every Tuesday night in River Edge, New Jersey, Parkinson's patients, or Pongers as they're called, play with volunteers of all ages called hitters.
When I start up, I'm a little stiff. My shots are a little bit off. My timing's a little bit off. And I'm a little bit frustrated. And then after about 15 or 20 minutes, suddenly things kick in.
How long does that last in terms of feeling a little bit looser and more relaxed?
I'd say it lasts at least a couple of days.
The goal is to improve attention, movement, mood, and social connection among people striving to outpace a progressive disease.
It's kind of opened me up to new experiences. Like, I've thought over the last few weeks, maybe I could get back on skis. You know, even if it's just going down the bunny slope, I really miss that.
Robin told me he finds ping pong so intoxicating, he is training for next year's World Championships. When you look at how much his physical condition has improved in the 8 months he's been playing, you can bet he'll make it there. Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
Very cool. Parkinson's disease is more common in men than women and impacts 1 in every 100 people aged 60 and older. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back. Bill's going to update our forecast.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Time is running out on Southern Minnesota's biggest and best furniture sale, the huge New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain. It's everything you've asked for, like 36-month special financing, store-wide sale prices, and free gas just for shopping. At Drury's, you'll save on the area's finest selection of quality brands like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Daniels Amish, all at incredible savings. The New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain. But you'll have to hurry. It all ends Monday at 8.
Who's on it with Jardiance?
Free. Jump. We're the ones getting it done.
We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're on it with Jardiance.
Join the growing number of people who are on it with the once daily pill, Jardiance. Jardiance not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardiance may help you lose some weight.
Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it.
We're on it. We're on it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Coming up right here on the CBS Evening News, historic rejection. For a third straight day, that standoff on Capitol Hill continues as Kevin McCarthy's bid for Speaker of the House remains on life support. Plus, we've got the chilling new details in the Idaho college murders, what one surviving roommate heard the suspected killer say on the night of the murders, and bombshell allegations in Prince Harry's new memoir, what he says Prince William did when he physically attacked him. That's all tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
Well, still some very light, kind of fine snow falling here in La Crosse. Again, watch those roads this evening, and temperatures will be colder tonight. In fact, once that snow tapers off, mainly cloudy and colder. Lows in the teens here in La Crosse, 15 degrees, but single digits to the north. Finally get back into some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon and right through the weekend. Chillier, though, mid to upper 20s tomorrow and Saturday, low 30s for highs on Sunday.
All right, thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you at 6.